What if I told you fitness doesn't need to be your number one priority and it can still completely change your life? Many fitness professionals will tell you if you're not eating perfectly, training every day, getting 8 hours sleep, meditating, hitting your step count and writing it all down in your diary, then you're failing. But life doesn't work like that, especially if you've got responsibilities like young children to look after and a job to do. Imagine your priorities like a pyramid. At the top are your non-negotiables: family, work, your actual duties. Fitness doesn't have to replace them to have a powerful impact. It just needs to stay somewhere in that pyramid. I used to get jealous watching fitness influencers telling me just to wake up at 4 a.m. Back then I thought I was failing because I couldn't train like that. Then I had kids. Suddenly, getting up at 4 a.m. wasn't impressive. It was impossible. Training for 2 hours? For most of us, that isn't discipline. That's neglecting what really matters. So I flipped the script. I stopped asking, how do I put fitness first? And I started asking, how do I keep fitness in my life without neglecting what actually matters? Fitness doesn't need to be number one in your life. It just needs to stay above the nonsense. Because when fitness falls off completely, that's when everything else starts to fail. For me, it's the small wins. Training in my garage before work. Not every day, but enough to stay strong. Rucking at lunchtime instead of scrolling on my phone. Pushing the pushchair with a weight plate in my backpack. Sneaking in kettlebell swings between meetings. People say they don't have time to train, but they'll watch Netflix for an hour every evening. They'll spend lunch breaks on TikTok. They'll sit around all weekend feeling knackered. It's not about perfection. It's not about becoming elite. It's about being strong enough to carry the weight of your life. No perfection, no obsession, just consistency. Keeping fitness on the list, because when it stays in your life, even if it's never number one, everything else gets stronger too.